Hmm?
I need. Well, I don't see myself very often. It's like.
Okay. Hi, Elena Korsakova is here, and I am in Reno, Nevada with Jay Fiset.
Hello, hello.
Jay Fiset is a master of masterminds and my good friend. Originally from Canada, Jay has expanded his business into the US market and has become very successful. Jay, can you please share with us why have you decided to come to the US market, and what was the reason for that?
For sure. Well, really three reasons. Number one, I'm still from Canada. The entire population of Canada is approximately the same size as the population of California. And it's still, even now, I've been going back and forth for, let's say, 3 years. It still boggles me when I'm in California, drive another mile on the highway and there's another million people. And to put that in perspective, and Canada's one of the largest, landmass countries in the world. That sheer number of people and opportunity is crazy. So that's really the first one, is that marketplace. The other part is I really wanted to learn online marketing, and most of the best online marketers in the world are from the US. So I joined a couple of masterminds, which is interesting because that's been part of my history for like 25 years. And there was just a really strong community here. And of course, then I have a business partner who's in San Diego, and so all of those three things sort of came together to conspire to do more work in the US, which has been great.
Great, thank you. And what was your biggest challenge when you entered the US market?
Well, and we talked about this a little bit before. Actually, I have two sort of weird ones. The first of which is, I'm just noticing this is falling. I want to make sure that works. The first of which is traveling, because I actually structured my business in Canada for the better part of 22, 23 years, that if you wanted to do work with me, you came to Canada. So the biggest one for me is being away from family. So that whole structure of going back and forth and all those pieces. Now, that said, there's of course mechanical details. Structuring the US corporations, making sure we set up the LLCs properly, making sure that we do the shareholders agreements properly. Just exchange, US to Canadian exchange, in terms of we have a Canadian bank with a US account. Like, there's just a bunch of mechanical details that we sort of learn some of the hard way.
Taxations, maybe, like regulations with taxes.
Yes,
right?
so there's a whole bunch of pieces around that. So it can be a little bit to navigate, but the other perk is, of course, the US dollar is a little stronger than Canada's right now, and so that overall helps us deal. But it's just simply size of market and openness of the marketplace to our message.
Great, perfect. And I know that your Masters with Millions has transformed millions, not millions, thousands of people, of entrepreneurs.
It depends how far back we go.
Okay.
Our core business, the Creator's Code, which is what preceded this. We've got 40,000 graduates, and they've been running and doing stuff for years. So our reach has been pretty strong. But
can you tell us more about this?
Sure. Well, what we started doing is, when we came to the US, is we have a brand called Mastermind to Millions, and our sort of flagship online program is called Launch Your Mastermind 90-Day Bootcamp. And that's aimed at coaches, authors, entrepreneurs, subject matter experts who want to position, launch, and lead their own mastermind groups. And it's really for people who are perhaps struggling with the one-to-one model, trying to get out of the time for money bind, and building groups, communities, and really tribes of people that follow, participate, and engage with you. And there's mastermind groups have sort of exploded in the transformational space and the internet marketing space. And the honest God truth is, most people don't really know how to run them. So we've been facilitating mastermind groups for 25 years. It was a part of my internal process at the Creator's Code. So we took all of our internal training for 25 years and now make it available to the public. And it has exploded beyond our wildest dreams.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for this valuable information. And for those who want to learn more about it, how can they find you?
Okay, well, this is a bit of a shh. But do it, okay?
Be kept secret.
Yes, okay. So, well, you and I were just talking a moment or two ago. So we literally are just at the end of a launch, because we have a whole new cohort of people who are learning to launch and lead their masterminds, and cart closed last night. Now, my team and I were just talking about it. we're going to do a short cart reopen in a couple of days. So if this idea of Masterminds is intriguing to you and you want to participate, now is the time. The live courses or the live training Q&A classes with me, because there's a whole online program that steps you through the 6 pillars of Masterminds at Work. Should we tell them that? What the 6 pillars are?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Because here's the thing. People think it's like, oh, we get together, we have a little chit chat, once or twice, but it doesn't really work that way. So there are 6 pillars. The first of which is perfect positioning, positioning your mastermind, positioning you, and positioning your tribe. The next of which is personal evolution, being the leader your tribe wants to follow. Sometimes easier said than done, but we help with what that actually means. Then there's fill your mastermind with ease. Now those 3 modules are getting the mastermind started, which is a hell of a lot easier than keeping it running, by the way. So those are the first 3. Then the second 3 are how to manage the mastermind, and the pillar number 4 is commitment. Pillar number 5 is facilitator skills. So we teach you actually the group dynamics and how to actually run one of these things, because there will be friction, there will be challenge, there will be difficulty. It is, the nature of working with these things we call people who are sometimes crazy. And then the last one, just sometimes,
not often.
And the last one is creating content, and we put that together into a 90-day program, inordinate resources, the contracts, the applications, the structures, the processes, the filling, the facilitator manual, everything is there for you. So if you've been thinking about this, we are frankly the world's best at this training process. Nobody has the resources we have nor the experience, and we'd love to support you.
Yes, I completely agree. They are the best. And I will post a link. Should I post a link?
Yes, post a link for sure.
Yes, I will post a link for those who is interested. And thank you, Jay, so much for this information. And I wish you unlimited success.
Beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.